or with you some principles, because I believe everyone wants to be successful, everyone wants to be the best. That's the essence, or that's the central purpose of everyone. The central purpose of everyone from the day one that you are born, you had a dream. You are saying you had that thing in mind that you want to achieve someday. Are we together? So it's a dream of everyone that those in business, the time you start your business, you say, I want my business to do the best among other businesses. But at times you realize, for that to become a reality, because I tell people it's one thing for you to dream, it's another thing for that dream that you have, for it to become a reality. It's one thing to say, I want to have a bigger, a mega business. It's another thing for you to end up having that kind of business that you want. Are you together? So there are some of the principles. There are some things that you need to do. And these are the things that will guarantee the kind of success that you want by the end of the day. There are some rules. There are some disciplines that you need to apply. And those are the disciplines that will help you to achieve that specific goal that you want someday. Because it's not a matter of just waking up in the morning and saying, I want to be successful. I want to achieve this. I want my business to be the best. It's not for you to just get into campus and say, I want to graduate with honors. I want to be the best. But there are things that you need to do. Today, I want to talk about change. I want to share to you some very powerful things that you need to change. The things that you need to do in order for you to achieve that kind of success that you want. To actualize that dream that you have. There are things that you need to do. And let me start defining change to you. I define change as changes simply making or becoming different. Very simple. Those who are writing can make notes on that. It's very simple, making or becoming different. For you to achieve any kind of success that you need to achieve, you need to change. You need to become different. You need to do things differently. Someone said, you cannot be doing things the same way every time, and then you comfortably sit down there waiting for some magic to happen. You cannot be doing things the same way every time, and then you comfortably sit down there waiting for things, for the success. But it means that I'm trying to say, there is how you need to do things. Because if you started a small kiosk and you realize for so many years things are not working out, and you continue praying and things are not working out, it means there are some things, there is a certain button, there is a certain switch that you need to switch, and that will revolutionize everything about your performance. That will change everything about your performance. Because it's not a matter of just starting the business. It's about this business that I've started. Will it be the best? Will it materialize what I have in mind? Hello? Yes. Are you talking? Are you getting this? So it's not a thing that you wake up in the morning and say, now since I've started this business, things will work out. No. You are the ones to make things work out. You are the one to actualize that. That's why I've said it's making changes, making or becoming what? Making or becoming different. You need to be different. And number one of the things I'll share with you just 5. One of the things that you need to change in order for you to succeed, in order for you to be the best, number one, you need to change the way you think. I like so much sharing up things about the mind, how your mind operates. I tell people, your body is a slave of your mind. Whatever thing you communicate to your mind, your body works in alignment to achieve that. The moment you communicate to yourself, I cannot make it in life, you're doomed. Are you together? Yeah. So it all begins with your mind. Hello? It all begins with your mind. You need to, number one, you need to change the way you do what? The way you think. Because the moment, this is what makes most of the people fail, especially in business. You realize, my brother, someone has started a small business, and in his or her mind, what he has is saying, now I've started this business, but I don't know whether I'll make it. The reason why I don't think whether this business will make it is this. Number one, I've come from a family whereby there is none who has ever made it in business. I've come from a family whereby when I refer to my grandfather, or let's start with my grandfather, there was a time he started to make it in life, to make it in business, but he failed. When I come to my grandmother, the same case. Hello? So how do let me just try my luck. I believe, maybe, probably I'm gonna make it. Do you think you can make it with such kind of a thinking? No way. Because at first, at the beginning of it all, you've locked up yourself. You first locked up yourself saying, I can't make it. I can't make it in this business. And even if I make, it's 50-50 thing. So chances are, whatever thing you've communicated to your mind, that's what you'll get. So, for that thing to become a reality, you need to change what gets to your mind. You need to communicate to yourself and say, it's not about who made what in my family. It's not about even my village. It's not about even who my father is. It's not about whether I have connections or not. It's not about whether I have grandfather or not. I think there is a point I talked about what you need. You don't need a grandfather, but you need only the father. You don't need to listen to the voices that are telling you, my brother, you need links to make it in life. You need connections to make it in life. You need some donors. But you need to think differently and say, this one is about what I'm getting into my mind. What I have here. This is what will change everything about you. About your performance in that business. Communicate this to yourself. Now I'm here. This is about me. This is about my life. This about me is not about my sister. This about me is not about whom do I know. The moment you start with that note, the moment you communicate that to yourself, everything will align. Everything will respond. I've told you your body is a slave of your mind. Whatever thing you've communicated to your mind, your body works in alignment to achieve. Or rather, your body responds to achieve what you feel in your mind. What do you feel in your mind? Do you feel in your mind the fact that you've come from that kind of society? You're not going to make it. My brother, let me tell you for free, you won't make it. The time, Mheshimiwa, you are trying, the first time you're vying, I believe so, right? If you looked at yourself and say, now, I'm here, I'm competing with very old people, people who are known, will I make it? Let me just try my luck. I'm telling you for sure, you'll not be where you are today. But you said it's not about who I'm competing with. I believe I can make it. I believe I can make it. It's not about where I'm contesting. It's about that belief that you have in yourself. That mind that you engage. That gear that you began with. And that's where you succeeded. And that's what makes you. That's what has made you to be who you are and where you are today. Your mind. Hello? Can you point yourself and say, my mind? My mind. That's what's making you who you are today. It's not about what so and so thinks about you. It's not about what your village thinks about you. It's not about who has excelled in business. It's entirely about what gets to your mind.